The security detail at the United States Embassy in Kingston, Jamaica, was heightened on Wednesday. Officials at the embassy were thrust into action following a security scare sometime after 7 in the morning. CEEN News understands that a man believed to be a Caucasian threw a bag over the embassy's perimeter wall on Old Hope Road. The incident halted routine activities and comes just days before U.S. President Barack Obama visits the island on April 9. A unit from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, and the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF, responded quickly to the security breach and accosted the suspect. The alleged perpetrator is being questioned and remains in custody. Meanwhile, Consular Officer for Public Affairs at the U.S. Embassy, Joshua Polachek, says officials are cooperating with Jamaican investigators. He also downplayed concerns of a security breach ahead of the visit by Mr. Obama. When our news team visited the embassy's premises later in the afternoon, normal operations had resumed. However, there was a high level of security present. U.S. Marines are positioned on the roof of the building and other strategic locations as part of the response. A JDF helicopter also assisted with aerial surveillance. And the Jamaican Police High Command is rubbishing claims that the suspect had hurled a bomb in the vicinity of the U.S. Embassy in Kingston. Speaking at a press conference called shortly after the security scare on Wednesday, Deputy Commissioner of Police Clifford Blake said there was nothing threatening in the bag. He also confirmed that the suspect had an American accent.
The alleged perpetrator, a white man who spoke with an American accent, was quickly apprehended by the police and is currently being questioned. The security forces and bomb disposal experts were quick in response and immediately took steps to secure visitors with appointments at the embassy across the road and away from the U.S. Embassy building. The Ministry of National Security can confirm that the contents of the bag were examined by the security forces and no threats were uncovered. With normality restored by 9:45 a.m., it is expected that the U.S. Embassy will resume operations in short order.
DCP Blake didn't divulge much about the identity of the man at the center of the incident.
No, I do not have that information in my possession at this time. As you will understand, the incident recently happened moments ago, and the investigators are actually pursuing those aspects of the question you asked, and I'm certain before the end of the day we'll be able to get that information to you.
So what's the relevance in reporting that the man was a Caucasian?
Well, it's just in terms of identity. It's description, and it is normally done in policing, where you want to give the public information without getting into too much details. As I said, the information surrounding his name, his full identity will be disclosed as soon as it is available. But for now, that is the only information we have.
And DCP Blake asserted that the police followed standard operation to apprehend the suspect. Meanwhile, local law enforcers will be getting some international assistance as they carry out their investigations.
An incident happened. The security forces, and in particular the police, were obliged to take action. And in this particular incident, we are satisfied that justifiable and sufficient force was used, and the suspect was duly apprehended in consistent with standard operating procedures.
Contact has been made with immigration, but as it relates to the information to verify, like when he came in, location where he would have been staying and all of that, that's still work in progress, investigation in train as we speak. But the response was security operatives, both ourselves and other stakeholders. The fact that it occurred in the vicinity of the U.S. Embassy, their security operatives would have played a part. There are also the private security that is employed to the U.S. Embassy, and there's also the Jamaica Defense Force.